Were ancient civilizations more advanced than we think? Lost technologies and hidden secrets. Throughout history, ancient civilizations have amazed us with their incredible achievements, some of which remain unexplained by modern science. How did the Egyptians build the pyramids with such precision? Did the Sumerians and the Incas possess advanced knowledge of engineering and energy? And what about ancient maps showing lands that were supposedly undiscovered at the time? In this article, we will explore some of the most mysterious and controversial questions that make us wonder, did humanity lose advanced knowledge over time? Number 1, the mystery of the pyramids and Machu Picchu, human genius or lost technology. When you look at the Egyptian pyramids, you realize that there's something extraordinary about their design. They are not just stacked stones, they were built with advanced engineering techniques that have allowed them to stand for thousands of years. Even with modern technology, it remains difficult to explain how the ancient Egyptians moved and positioned massive stones with millimeter precision. Theories about pyramid construction. Some believe the Egyptians used sophisticated lifting systems, such as hydraulic ramps, while others suggest they might have harnessed sound waves to move heavy blocks. Another theory proposes that the stones were not carved but rather cast using an ancient form of concrete that has since been lost. Meanwhile, in South America, the Inca civilization built Machu Picchu at an altitude of 2,400 meters, 7,900 feet, above sea level, using precisely cut stones without any mortar. Despite this, the structures can withstand earthquakes without collapsing. How did the Incas master such advanced engineering techniques without modern tools? Number 2, ancient maps that reveal lands before they were discovered. One of the most controversial pieces of evidence is the Piri Reis map, created by an Ottoman admiral in 1513. Strangely, this map shows the coastline of Antarctica, centuries before it was officially discovered in 1820. How did ancient civilizations create such accurate maps? Some theories suggest that early civilizations had advanced navigation techniques and access to older maps that have since been lost. Others believe that ancient explorers may have traveled much further than we currently acknowledge. Could it be that the Egyptians, Phoenicians, or even unknown ancient seafarers had knowledge of world geography long before modern explorers? Number 3, electricity in ancient Egypt. Did the pharaohs use light bulbs? In the Dendra temple, there are carvings that appear to depict large light bulbs, leading some researchers to theorize that the ancient Egyptians may have used an advanced form of electric lighting. The absence of soot in the interiors of tombs and temples suggests that traditional torches were not the primary source of illumination. The Baghdad battery. Did ancient people generate electricity? Discovered in Iraq, the Baghdad battery is an ancient clay jar containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod. Some researchers believe it was used to produce an electrical charge. The most common theory is that these batteries were used for electroplating objects with gold or silver, while others suggest they might have been part of an ancient medical or scientific experiment. Could these artifacts be remnants of a lost knowledge of electricity? Number 4, did ancient civilizations communicate across vast distances? How do we explain the striking similarities between myths and legends from ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, and South America? Intriguing clues of ancient global contacts. The Incas created statues resembling crocodiles. Even though crocodiles were not native to South America, could they have had contact with Africa? The pyramids of Egypt and those of the Mayans in Mexico share remarkable architectural similarities, even though mainstream history tells us these cultures never interacted. Some ancient writings mention bearded white men arriving in the Americas long before Columbus, Could this be evidence of Viking or Phoenician exploration centuries earlier? Number 5. Ancient texts and myths. Do they hide advanced scientific knowledge? Many ancient writings describe inventions or discoveries that seem far ahead of their time. Ancient Sanskrit texts from India describe vimanas, flying machines detailed with extraordinary precision, leading some to believe they refer to lost technology. Chinese manuscripts reference liquid concrete, a technique that was only rediscovered in the 20th century. The Antikythera mechanism, discovered in an ancient Greek shipwreck, is a complex system of gears used to calculate planetary positions, essentially an ancient computer. Conclusion: are we rediscovering lost knowledge? Ancient civilizations may not have had smartphones or computers, but they might have possessed scientific and engineering knowledge that was lost due to wars, natural disasters, or other unknown factors. The evidence suggests that the past may hold more mysteries than we currently understand. What do you think? Were ancient civilizations more advanced than we assume, or are these just coincidences and exaggerations? Share your thoughts.